afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffin News. Today is November 29, 2016. My name is Emily, bringing you news that matters. As always, let's begin with our daily announcements. Any 7th grade students who is registered to take the ACTs or the SATs during Duke Tips is encouraged to attend the prep session hosted by Ms. Thompson. The prep session will be held on Tuesday, December 6th during Bobcat Den. Write this in your agenda and see you on the 6th. Attention, classic film members. Our next movie date is this Friday, December 2nd. You'll receive a letter in your Bobcat Den to help you remember. If you have any questions, just ask Ms. Kika. That's going to do it for our announcements today, Bobcats. Let's head over to Lauren and Jesus for 2 quick news stories on a brand new NHL team and a way you might be losing sleep.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? It's most likely because you use your electronics, such as your phone or laptop. A new study by JAMA Pediatrics states that media devices are keeping kids and teens awake at night, which causes trouble for school the next day. Using electronics can overstimulate your emotions and mind. The lights from the devices also affect your body's natural timer and alertness. Scientists suggest that kids and teens should get about 9 to 11 hours of sleep and turn off their devices 30 minutes before bed. If you have the urge to use your phone, try these activities. Keep a journal, counting backwards from 100, or just relaxing. So Bobcats, it's now time to form your opinion. Do you sleep with your phone, or can you put it away at night?
When you think of the desert, you typically do not think of ice hockey. This is about to change, as the NHL officially announced that Las Vegas is getting a professional hockey team. On Tuesday, millionaire and businessman Bill Foley announced that the new team will be named the Vegas Golden Knights. This is the first professional team to call Sin City their home, and many people think it's the start of the whole sports market. The Golden Knights will begin playing next year during the 2017 and 2018 hockey season. They will be a part of the Western Conference and play in the T-Mobile Arena right on the Las Vegas Strip.
What's up, Bobcats? This is Laura here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Tuesday, which means it's time for your BBTV weekend recap. Let's start by going into the Big Ten. On Friday, our 17th ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers faced their Big Ten rivals, the Iowa Hawkeyes. This game ended in a devastating loss for the Nebraska Cornhuskers with the final score of 40-10. Nebraska leads the series 29-15 with 3 ties. Then on Saturday, there was another huge game in the Big Ten with number 3 Michigan Wolverines going against the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes. Michigan couldn't pull off the upset as the Buckeyes took home the victory. In NFL news, there were 3 games on Thanksgiving that Bobcats could have watched. The Washington Redskins went up against the Dallas Cowboys, ending with a 31-26 win for Dallas. The Vikings took on the Detroit Lions with a 16-13 win for Detroit. And finally, the Indianapolis Colts went up against the Pittsburgh Steelers with a 28-7 win for the Steelers. Now that we've updated you on scores, let's move into the BBTV Big 3. For today, since we talked about number 2 Ohio State and number 3 Michigan, we're going to share with you 3 things you need to know about their rivalry. 1. Michigan lost in overtime 30-27. 2. Michigan leads the series 57-41. 3. The rivalry started on October 16, 1897. That's all the time in the Sports Zone. Now over to the weather with Aubrey.
Hey Bobcats, this is Aubrey here for your 3-day forecast. The cold weather we've been having looks like it's going to stick around for a little longer. Today it's going to be a high of 44 and a chilly low of 32. Tomorrow and Wednesday it's going to be even chillier with a high of only 39 and a low of 28. Better get out those winter coats on, Bobcats. Finally, on Thursday it will get even colder with a high close to freezing at 39 and a low of 25. It's going to be a chilly week, Bobcats.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Ellison here for our daily feature. As always, let's begin by spinning our world-famous BBTV feature wheel to find out what our focus will be today. It looks like we have landed on Wacky Fact, which means we'll be giving you some facts that might just be a little crazy. Today, since we shared with you about how electronics affect your sleep, we will share 3 wacky facts about sleeping.
What's up, fellow Bobcats? This is Justin here, bringing you your BBTV special report. Last month, history was made in the world of baseball as the Chicago Cubs beat the Indians to win the World Series for the first time in over 100 years. I went out and talked to some Bobcats to find out why they're fans of the struggling baseball team. With Major League Baseball coming to an end for this season, we wanted to know the opinions of Bobcats on this year's World Series. Since Omaha isn't home to a Major League Baseball team, students were forced to choose between rooting for either the Cubs or the Indians. We went out and asked Bobcats what team they're going for.
I was rooting for the Chicago Cubs because my dad has liked them ever since he was born pretty much, and so have I.
I like the Chicago Cubs because my family likes them, so I've always liked them.
I was rooting for the Chicago Cubs because they're my favorite.
If I had to go for a team, it'd be the Cubs, just because my mom likes them.
To avoid being called a bandwagon fan, if you root for a team, you better have a reason other than that they are winning.
Oh, I just like that they haven't been good for a really long time, and now they are. And there's a lot of haters out there, and I'm proving them wrong.
Okay. I like that it's a young team, and we have a lot of talent, so we're going to have good talent for a while.
I like about this team because Joe Madden, the general manager, he always brings in young kids and makes them professionals.
I guess how they hit good, they hit really good, and like their first baseman too.
People have different experiences and reasons for liking certain teams. Our Bobcats talk about growing up being fans of their favorite team.
It was rough because they've never been all that good while I was alive, so it wasn't much fun.
Well, they were always kind of bad. Well, they've always been pretty bad, so I got a lot of trash from my friends, but it's all right. They won.
Growing up was awesome. My cousins, my family, they're all Cubs fans. It was fun to dress up for the games and have fun.
My mom just talks about them all the time, so I have to listen to her yap about it.
With 32 professional baseball teams, it's no surprise that students are fans of different clubs. We were curious what teams students are rooting for.
I hope the Cubs win again next year because that'd be super exciting if they could win 2 years in a row.
The Cubs.
I like the Angels, so I hope they win, but they're not going to. But.
For BBTV News, this has been Justin and Caleb reporting.
That's going to do it today for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info, many of our stories that you've heard, and see what we're working on in future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page at BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Emily. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.